The next phrase is seize an opportunity. Seize an opportunity means to take advantage of a chance when it appears. She seized the opportunity to study abroad. This means she took the chance to go and study in another country. He seized an opportunity to start his own business. This means he took advantage of a chance to open and run his own business. You should seize the opportunity to improve your skills when it comes. This means you should take the chance to get better at what you do when you can. The next word is seldom. Seldom means not often or rarely. She seldom goes out in the evening. This means she rarely goes out during the evening. I seldom eat fast food because I prefer cooking at home. This means I don't eat fast food very often because I enjoy preparing meals at home. He seldom watches TV, preferring to read books instead. This means he rarely watches television and prefers reading instead. The next word is selection. Selection means a group of things or people that are chosen from a larger number. The store has a wide selection of books. This means the store offers many different books to choose from. She made her selection of the best apples from the basket. This means she chose the best apples from the group. They are offering a selection of courses for the new semester. This means they are providing a variety of courses to choose from for the next semester. The next word is self-confidence. Self-confidence means trust in one's own abilities or judgment. His self-confidence helped him succeed in his career. This means his belief in his abilities played a key role in his success. She gained self-confidence after practicing public speaking. This means she started believing in herself more after improving her speaking skills. Having self-confidence is important when making decisions. This means it's important to trust your own judgment when you need to decide something. The next word is self-confident. Self-confident means having a strong belief in one's own abilities. She is very self-confident when presenting in front of an audience. This means she believes in her ability to speak well in front of people. He walked into the room looking self-confident and ready to take on the challenge. This means he appeared sure of himself and prepared for what was coming. A self-confident person is often more successful in their career. This means people who believe in themselves tend to achieve more in their work. The next phrase is sell out. Sell out means to sell all of something, leaving nothing left. The concert tickets sold out in just a few hours. This means all the tickets were sold and there were no more available. The event sold out quickly because of high demand. This means there were no more tickets left because many people wanted to attend. Their new product sold out on the first day of release. This means all the items were bought quickly as soon as they were available. The next word is semicolon. A semicolon is a punctuation mark used to link two independent clauses or separate items in a list when the items contain commas. You can use a semicolon to connect closely related ideas. This means a semicolon can join two sentences that are related to each other. The meeting was postponed. We will discuss the new schedule later. This means the meeting was delayed and the new schedule will be discussed at another time. Use a semicolon to separate items in a list that have commas in them. This means a semicolon can be used to divide items in a list where commas are already present. The next word is semifinal. A semifinal is a match or event that comes just before the final round, where the last two competitors will meet. She won her semifinal match and advanced to the final. This means she won the second to last match and moved on to the last round. The semifinals of the tournament will be held tomorrow. This means the second to last round of the tournament will happen tomorrow. He lost in the semifinal but was still proud of his performance. This means he was eliminated in the second to last round but felt good about how he played. The next word is seminar. A seminar is a meeting or conference for discussion or training on a particular subject. They attended a seminar on environmental protection. This means they went to a meeting to learn more about protecting the environment. The seminar provided valuable information about starting a business. This means the meeting offered useful knowledge on how to open a business. She gave a seminar on leadership skills last week. This means she led a discussion or presentation about how to be a better leader. The next phrase is send off something or send something off. Send off something or send something off means to send an item or a person to a destination. He sent off the letter to his friend in another city. This means he mailed the letter to his friend who lives far away. They sent off the package by express delivery. This means they sent the package using a fast shipping service. She sent off her application for the job yesterday. This means she submitted her job application to the company. The next word is senior. Senior means a person who is older, more experienced, or holds a higher position, especially in work or school. She is a senior student preparing for her final exams. This means she is in the last year of her studies before graduation. The senior manager made the final decision for the project. This means the highest ranking manager decided on the project. He is the senior member of the team with over 10 years of experience. This means he has the most experience in the team. The next word is sensation. Sensation means a feeling or perception caused by something that happens to your body or senses. The cold wind gave her a strange sensation on her skin. This means she felt something unusual because of the cold wind. The news of the accident caused a sensation among the community. This means the news shocked or surprised many people in the community. She experienced a sensation of relief after finishing the exam. This means she felt relaxed and at ease after completing the test. The next word is sensitive. Sensitive means easily affected by something or able to notice small changes. He is very sensitive to loud noises. This means he is easily disturbed by loud sounds. She is sensitive about her appearance and doesn't like to be criticized. This means she feels hurt or upset when people talk negatively about her looks. The skin on his face is sensitive to certain creams. This means his skin reacts easily to some types of skincare products. The next word is separately. Separately means individually or not together. The items are packed separately for easier delivery. This means the items are packed in different packages for convenience. He placed the plates separately to avoid breaking them. This means he put the plates apart from each other to prevent them from getting damaged. They decided to meet separately to discuss their ideas. This means they chose to meet at different times or places to talk about their thoughts. The next word is separation. Separation means the act of moving or being moved apart from something or someone. The separation of the two countries was peaceful. This means the two countries decided to divide without conflict. She experienced the painful separation from her family when she moved abroad. This means she felt sad when she had to live far from her family. The separation of the two pieces of paper was difficult without tearing them. This means it was hard to pull apart the paper without damaging it. The next word is servant. A servant is a person who works for another person, often in a household, doing tasks like cleaning or cooking. The servant cleaned the house every day. This means the person worked to keep the house clean on a daily basis. In old times, many families had servants to help with daily chores. This means that in the past, many families employed people to assist with their work at home. She worked as a servant in a large mansion. This means she was employed to do tasks for the people living in a big house. The next phrase is set a record. Set a record means to achieve something that is the best or highest in a particular activity or category. She set a record for the fastest time in the race. This means she achieved the best time ever recorded in the race. The athlete set a new world record for the long jump. This means the athlete achieved the highest distance ever jumped in the world. He set a record by reading 100 books in a year. This means he accomplished something remarkable by reading the most books in 1 year. The next phrase is set an example. Set an example means to behave in a way that others should follow or imitate. She set an example by always helping others. This means she showed others how to act by being helpful. The teacher set an example of how to be respectful to others. This means the teacher showed how to treat others politely and kindly. He set an example for his children by being honest and hardworking. This means he demonstrated good qualities that his children should follow. The next phrase is set out something or set something out. Set out something or set something out means to arrange, explain, or begin something in a clear way. He set out the plan for the project at the meeting. This means he explained or presented the plan during the meeting. She set out her reasons for leaving the company in a letter. This means she wrote down her reasons for quitting the job in a letter. They set out the ingredients for the recipe before starting to cook. This means they arranged all the necessary ingredients before beginning the cooking process. The next phrase is set somebody free. Set somebody free means to release someone from a restriction or prison. The king decided to set the prisoners free after the war ended. This means the king allowed the prisoners to go free after the war was over. They set the animals free in the wild after caring for them in the shelter. This means they released the animals back into their natural habitat after helping them. The organization worked hard to set the refugees free from their difficult situation. This means the organization helped the refugees escape their hardships. The next phrase is set something free. Set something free means to release something or let it go without restrictions. The volunteers set the trapped bird free. This means the volunteers let the bird go after freeing it from the trap. He set the book free by donating it to the library. This means he gave the book away to the library so others could read it. They set the ideas free by sharing them with the group. This means they allowed the ideas to be shared with everyone. The next word is setting. Setting means the time, place, or conditions in which something happens. The setting of the story was in a small village. This means the story took place in a small village. The beautiful mountain setting made the hike even more enjoyable. This means the surroundings or landscape of the mountains made the hike better. The restaurant's cozy setting made it perfect for a romantic dinner. This means the atmosphere of the restaurant was ideal for a romantic evening. The next word is settle. Settle means to decide on something, to resolve, or to move into a new place. They decided to settle in the city after visiting for the first time. This means they chose to live in the city after experiencing it. He settled the argument by offering a fair solution. This means he resolved the disagreement by providing a solution that everyone agreed on. She settled into her new job after a few weeks. This means she became comfortable in her new job over time. The next phrase is settle down. Settle down means to become calm, or to stop moving and start living in one place. After traveling for years, they decided to settle down in a quiet town. This means they chose to live in one place after a long period of travel. It took him a while to settle down after the exciting event. This means he needed time to calm down and relax after something exciting happened. She wanted to settle down with a family in the future. This means she hoped to live a more stable life and start a family. The next word is severe. Severe means very strong, harsh, or extreme in nature. The severe storm caused damage to many buildings. This means the storm was very strong and caused destruction. He had severe pain in his back after lifting heavy boxes. This means the pain was very intense and difficult to bear. The teacher gave severe consequences to the students who were late. This means the teacher punished the students harshly for being late. The next word is severely. Severely means in a very serious, extreme, or harsh way. He was severely injured in the accident. This means he was hurt in a very serious way. The project was severely delayed due to bad weather. This means the project was delayed in a major way because of the weather. She was severely punished for breaking the rules. This means she faced a very strict punishment for her actions. The next word is sexual. Sexual refers to anything related to sex or the characteristics of sex. The book discusses sexual health in detail. This means the book talks about topics related to sexual well-being. They had a sexual relationship after dating for several months. This means they became intimate after dating for a while. Sexual harassment is a serious issue in the workplace. This means inappropriate behavior related to sex in the workplace is a serious problem. The next word is sexy. Sexy means attractive in a way that causes sexual interest. She wore a sexy dress to the party. This means she wore a dress that was considered attractive and appealing. He has a sexy voice that many people find appealing. This means his voice is attractive and draws attention. The movie star was known for her sexy appearance. This means the movie star was famous for her attractive looks. The next phrase is shake your head. Shake your head means to move your head from side to side, usually to show disagreement or disbelief. She shook her head when I asked her if she was okay. This means she moved her head side to side to show she was not okay. He shook his head in disbelief when he heard the news. This means he could not believe the news and moved his head side to side. I asked if he wanted more food, and he just shook his head. This means he answered no by moving his head side to side. The next word is shallow. Shallow means not deep or something that has little depth. The shallow river made it easy for children to play in. This means the river was not very deep, so children could play safely in it. He gave a shallow answer to the question without much detail. This means he answered quickly without providing much information. The shallow pool is perfect for beginners to swim in. This means the pool is not deep, making it suitable for people who are new to swimming. The next word is sharply. Sharply means in a quick, strong, or intense manner. He turned sharply to avoid the oncoming car. This means he made a quick, sudden turn to prevent an accident. The temperature dropped sharply during the night. This means the temperature decreased quickly and significantly. She spoke sharply when she heard the bad news. This means she spoke in an angry or upset tone due to the news. The next word is shed. Shed means to lose or drop something or to give off light or water. The tree sheds its leaves in the fall. This means the tree loses its leaves as the season changes. He shed a tear when he saw the sad movie. This means he cried, letting one tear fall. The snake sheds its skin as it grows. This means the snake loses its old skin to allow for new growth. The next word is shell. A shell is the hard outer covering of an animal or object, such as a snail or an egg. The beach was full of colorful seashells. This means the beach had many small, hard coverings of sea animals. She cracked the egg's shell and poured the contents into the pan. This means she broke the outer covering of the egg to use the inside. The turtle hid inside its shell when it felt threatened. This means the turtle protected itself by retreating into its hard outer covering. The next word is shelter. Shelter means a place that provides protection or safety from the elements. The homeless people found shelter in the community center. This means they found a safe place to stay where they could be protected. The small cabin served as shelter from the heavy rain. This means the cabin provided protection from the rain. They built a shelter for the animals during the storm. This means they created a safe place for the animals to stay during the storm. The next word is shift. Shift means to move or change from one position to another. He shifted his position to get more comfortable on the couch. This means he changed where he was sitting to feel better. The wind shifted and changed direction suddenly. This means the wind changed its course quickly. She had to shift her schedule to accommodate the meeting. This means she had to change her plans or timing to fit in the meeting. The next word is shiver. Shiver means to shake slightly because you are cold or frightened. She started to shiver when she stepped outside in the cold. This means she began to shake because the weather was very cold. He shivered with fear when he heard the loud noise. This means he shook a little because he was scared. The cold wind made me shiver all over. This means the wind was so cold that it made my body shake. The next word is shooting. Shooting means the act of firing a gun or taking a photograph. He enjoyed shooting targets at the range. This means he liked firing at targets in a practice area. She was shooting pictures at the event. This means she was taking photographs at the event. The police were investigating a shooting that happened last night. This means they were looking into an incident where a gun was fired. The next word is shopkeeper. A shopkeeper is a person who owns or manages a shop or store. The shopkeeper greeted the customers when they entered the store. This means the person who owns or works in the store welcomed the customers. The shopkeeper gave me a discount on my purchase. This means the person in charge of the store offered me a lower price. The shopkeeper was busy restocking the shelves. This means the person who owns or manages the store was filling the shelves with new products. The next word is shortage. Shortage means a situation where there is not enough of something. There was a shortage of food after the storm. This means there was not enough food available because of the storm. The company faced a shortage of workers during the busy season. This means there were not enough employees to handle the work during the busy period. The shortage of water in the area has caused many problems. This means there is not enough water, which is leading to difficulties. The next word is shortly. Shortly means soon or in a little while. She will arrive shortly after the meeting starts. This means she will come soon, just after the meeting begins. We will leave shortly, so get ready. This means we are going to leave soon, so you should prepare. He will speak shortly about the new plans. This means he will talk about the plans soon. The next phrase is short term. Short term means something that lasts for a short period of time. They made a short-term plan to fix the immediate problems. This means they created a plan that would only last for a short period to address current issues. The short-term goals were easy to achieve, but the long-term ones were harder. This means the goals that could be accomplished quickly were easier than those that would take more time. She took a short-term job while looking for something permanent. This means she worked for a temporary job for a short period. The next word is shot. Shot means an act of firing a gun or taking a photograph. He took a shot at the target but missed. This means he tried to hit the target by firing a gun, but he didn't succeed. She took a shot of the beautiful sunset. This means she took a photograph of the sunset. The doctor gave him a shot to help with his pain. This means the doctor gave him an injection to relieve his discomfort. The next phrase is show off. Show off means to display something in a way that makes others admire or envy it. He likes to show off his new car to his friends. This means he enjoys letting his friends see his new car to make them notice it. She showed off her skills during the competition. This means she demonstrated her abilities in a way that impressed others. He always tries to show off at every party. This means he tries to attract attention by demonstrating his abilities or possessions. The next word is shrink. Shrink means to become smaller or to make something smaller. The sweater shrank after I washed it in hot water. This means the sweater became smaller because of the hot water. The clothes will shrink if you dry them in the dryer. This means the clothes will become smaller if you use a dryer to dry them. She noticed her favorite shirt had shrunk after the wash. This means the shirt became smaller after being washed. The next phrase is shut somebody up. Shut up means to make someone stop talking, usually in a rude or forceful way. He told his brother to shut up during the argument. This means he told his brother to stop talking in the middle of their disagreement. She shut him up by saying something he could not respond to. This means she made him stop talking by saying something that left him without a reply. Please shut up and listen to the teacher. This means you are asking someone to stop talking and pay attention. The next word is sickness. Sickness means the state of being ill or unwell. He missed work due to sickness. This means he was not able to go to work because he was ill. Her sickness lasted for a week before she started to feel better. This means she was ill for 1 week before improving. The doctor advised him to rest until his sickness passed. This means the doctor told him to take it easy until he recovered from his illness. The next phrase is side by side. Side by side means next to each other, often in a way that shows they are together. They walked side by side through the park. This means they walked next to each other while walking in the park. The two teams were seated side by side at the event. This means the two teams sat next to each other during the event. The cars were parked side by side in the parking lot. This means the cars were parked next to each other, one after the other. The next word is sigh. Sigh means to let out a long breath, often because of tiredness, frustration, or relief. She sighed when she finished the difficult task. This means she let out a breath because she felt relieved after finishing the task. He sighed in disappointment when he didn't get the job. This means he made a sound to express his sadness or frustration about not getting the job. After a long day, he sighed and sat down. This means he let out a breath, likely to express exhaustion, and then sat down to relax. The next word is signal. Signal means a sign or gesture that conveys information or a message. He gave a signal to stop the car. This means he made a gesture or sign to indicate the car should stop. The lights flashing are a signal that the bus is coming. This means the flashing lights show that the bus is approaching. The teacher used a hand signal to quiet the class. This means the teacher used a specific hand gesture to get the class to stop talking. The next word is significant. Significant means important or large enough to be noticed or have an effect. The discovery of the new species was a significant event in science. This means the discovery was very important for science. She made a significant contribution to the project. This means she helped a lot and her help was very important. The change in temperature had a significant impact on the crops. This means the change in temperature affected the crops in an important way. The next word is significantly. Significantly means in a way that is important or shows a large difference. The company's profits increased significantly last year. This means the company's profits grew by a large amount last year. The new software improved significantly after the update. This means the new software became much better after the update. The temperature dropped significantly overnight. This means the temperature decreased by a large amount during the night. The next word is silently. Silently means without making any sound. He silently walked through the house to avoid waking anyone. This means he moved quietly without making any noise. The audience watched the movie silently. This means the audience did not make any sound while watching the movie. She silently agreed with his suggestion. This means she agreed without saying anything. The next word is similarity. Similarity means the state of being similar or having common features. There is a strong similarity between the two paintings. This means the two paintings look alike in many ways. The similarity in their voices made it hard to tell them apart. This means their voices sounded very much alike. The similarity between the two stories is surprising. This means the two stories share many things in common. The next word is simply. Simply means in a clear, easy, or uncomplicated way. She explained the concept simply so everyone could understand. This means she explained the idea in a way that was easy to understand. Simply put, the new policy helps employees work from home. This means in an easy way to explain, the policy allows employees to work from home. He was simply trying to help you. This means he was doing it in a straightforward or easy way with good intentions. The next word is simultaneously. Simultaneously means happening at the same time. The two teams played the game simultaneously in different stadiums. This means both teams played at the same time but in different places. The lights turned on simultaneously with the music. This means the lights turned on at the exact same time as the music. The children answered the question simultaneously. This means the children all answered the question at the same time. The next phrase is sister-in-law. Sister-in-law means the wife of your brother or the sister of your spouse. My sister-in-law is coming to visit us this weekend. This means the wife of my brother will visit us this weekend. He introduced me to his sister-in-law at the party. This means he introduced me to the sister of his wife. My sister-in-law and I enjoy going shopping together. This means I have a good relationship with my brother's wife, and we like to shop together. The next phrase is sit up straight. Sit up straight means to sit with your back upright and not slouching. The teacher told the students to sit up straight during the lesson. This means the teacher asked the students to sit with their backs straight, not leaning. He always tries to sit up straight in meetings. This means he makes an effort to maintain good posture during meetings. You should sit up straight to avoid back pain. This means sitting with good posture can help prevent pain in your back. The next phrase is stand up straight. Stand up straight means to stand with your back upright, not bent. The soldier was told to stand up straight during the ceremony. This means the soldier was asked to stand with his back tall and straight during the ceremony. She told him to stand up straight and not slouch. This means she advised him to have proper posture while standing. If you stand up straight, you'll look more confident. This means standing tall with good posture can make you appear more self-assured. The next word is skeleton. Skeleton means the hard structure that supports the body of a person or animal, made up of bones. The skeleton of the human body is made up of 206 bones. This means the human skeleton is composed of 206 different bones. The archaeologists found an ancient skeleton in the cave. This means they discovered the bones of a person from ancient times. The doctor showed the skeleton model to explain the injury. This means the doctor used a model of bones to demonstrate where the injury occurred. The next word is skillful. Skillful means having a lot of ability or talent in a particular activity. She is a skillful painter and creates beautiful artwork. This means she is very talented at painting and her work is amazing. The skillful chef prepared a delicious meal for the guests. This means the chef is very good at cooking and made a great meal. He is skillful at playing the guitar. This means he plays the guitar very well. The next word is skilled. Skilled means having the training or experience needed to do something well. She is a skilled photographer, capturing perfect moments. This means she is very experienced in photography and takes amazing pictures. He is a skilled worker who can fix almost anything. This means he has a lot of expertise and can repair many different things. The skilled surgeon performed a successful operation. This means the surgeon is highly trained and did the operation well.